the moderator to next slide, maybe.
Oh, all right. Okay, Miss Mutia, the slide was operating by our operator right now.
So what time we can start?
Okay, if you are ready, moderator, you can start. And thank you to Prof. Motia. Already put your time, even though that we are holiday, and you are kind to present your paper. One more things, mostly the participants are the already did their undergraduate program. So if you don't mind, please now the possibilities for master and PhD program in UNIZA, because from LTMI, Lembaga Teknologi Mahasiswa Islam, we foster to have one batch student from Indonesia to offer them PhD in UNIZA. And moderator, please welcome Prof. Mutia, and we can start.
Okay,
All
thank
right.
you. And the end of session, right, Prof? End of session, I will present about UNIZA a little bit.
Sure. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ismail, for the great thing. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Honorable our keynote speaker, and also honorable to all participants joining us via Zoom and also live YouTube. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to International Seminar Higher Education Season 6, organized by SAM, LTNI, PBHMI, Unamia Piswamena, and also IAI Rawa Opa, Konawe Selatan. With kindly support by Bina Nusantara University, Universitas Muhammadiyah Baru, STEBI Al-Muhsin Yogyakarta, STAI Darussalam Kunir, STIP Sunan Giri Bima, STIP Al-Khairiyah Mamuju, STAI DDI Maros, STAI DDI Pangkep, IADDI Rapang, IASU RSR Dewan Pendidikan Kabupaten Maros. Alright, before going to start our event or our seminar today, let's begin by reciting Al-Basmalah. While my name is Satria Dian Putra Pratama, it's been an honor for me to be your moderator in International Senior Higher Education today. For this session, we have our spectacular keynote speaker. She is Associate Professor Mutia Sohibah Abdul Halim from Sultan Zainal Abidin University, Malaysia. For this presentation will be delivered by Professor Mutia Sohibah Abdul Halim. Time is yours.
Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Thank you for our moderator sessions. Our moderators, thank you because explains about me. Okay, my topic today is about reimagining higher education in the age of AI, how the purpose, ethics, and human flourishing. Okay, distinguished guests, respected colleagues, and all of students today. I'm happy and pleasure to have a time with you and sharing the knowledge today. So when we talk about higher educations and also AI, and when we gather in venues like these with minds and hearts from every corner of higher educations, we are not merely exchanging ideas. Okay, next slide, moderators. Before that. Okay, before that. Okay. I think next slide. Okay, this one. When we talk about AI, artificial intelligence, everyone knows there is a one of applications of computer system able to perform tasks or produce output, normally requiring human intelligence, especially by applying machines learning technique to large collection of data. So when we talk about AI, it's so important for us nowadays. So today I would like to share all of you about how AI tap with the higher education. Next slide. May we go to next slide? So we are shaping the future of human learning and potential. Today we find ourselves in an era defined by extraordinary technological achievements. Artificial intelligence, once a concept of speculations, has now firmly taken shape as a force that reshapes how we teach, how we learn, and indeed how we conceive knowledge itself. Okay, globally, AI adoptions in higher educations has grown explosively. Nearly half of education leaders report using AI daily, and the number of institutions working with adaptive learning platform and predictive analytics has soared in the past few years. AI tools are not confined to research labs anymore. They are embedded in classrooms, administrative system, and student support services. Can we go to next slide? Can we go to next slide? Farhan, can we go to next slide? Okay, rapid adoption brings efficiency and scale. It also prompts us to reflect on a deeper questions. What is the heart of higher education? In the job market, or is it at its purpose, ethical responsibility, and societal loses sight of its purpose, capital? It risks becoming technocratic rather than transformative. Okay, I would like to go for the section one, or first point of view is about how we want to change landscape of higher education. Next slide. So, okay. So across continents, higher education system are under intense pressure to adapt and excel. In Asia alone, we see remarkable shift. Countries such as China, Singapore, Malaysia, and Vietnam are investing heavily in university expansions, AI literacy, and global competitiveness. In China, for example, leading universities have increased enrollment in AI-related fields and emerging technology as a part of national strategic priorities, aiming to build talent and innovation capacity for the future. Meanwhile, a UNESCO Global Survey on AI guidance in institutions show nearly 9 in 10 university report using AI in some professional capacity, whether for research, teaching support, or administrative automation, yet confident in its ethical or pedagogy application remains uneven across regions and institutions. This gap between adoption and understanding is significant. While technology advances rapidly, our collective capacity to reflect, regulate, and guide its use often lags behind. In many universities, policy on AI are still evolving. Faculty are learning alongside students, and institutional values are being tested in real time. At the same time, student behavior reflect this shift clearly. Recent global studies indicate that a majority of university students now rely on AI tools for learning support, writing assistance, and research exploration. In several Asian countries, surveys suggest that more than two-thirds of students have used generative AI at least one for academic purpose. Yet many of these students also report uncertainty about ethical boundaries, about originality, and about what genuine learning truly means in this new environment. This is not failure of students, it is a signal to institutions actually. So I would like go to for the second point of view, how reimagining the purpose of higher education. I think next slide. Okay, slide before, I think there is a on human flourishing is a point of view. We go for reimagining the purpose of higher education. Okay. Second point, how we want to reimagining the purpose of higher education. To navigate this moment responsibly, we must return to a foundation questions, do universities exist? Okay. Historically, higher education has always been more than a pathway to employ, what we call that, to employment across civilizations. University were conceived as space for cultivating wisdom, character, and moral judgment. In Asia, this understanding runs deep. Okay, in Islamic intellectual traditions, educations was anchored in ilm, knowledge, guided by adab, and also ethical conduct and humility. In Confucian philosophy, learning was inseparable from moral self-cultivations and social responsibility. In Buddhist and Hindu tradition, education was connected to mindfulness, discipline, and inner growth. These traditions remind us that education was never only about what one knows, but about who one's become. Okay. In the age of AI, this wisdom become even more critical. If university allow technology to define success solely in terms of efficiency, speed, or output, we risk hollowing out the very soul of education. We may produce graduates who are technically capable, yet ethically uncertain and spiritually disengaged. So, therefore, before asking how AI can be integrated more effectively, we must ask a more fundamental questions. What kind of human being do we hope our graduate will become? Okay, and what's the purpose must guide innovation, not the other way around. Okay, third point from me is about ethical and responsible AI in universities. Artificial intelligence is often described as neutral, but in reality, it is deeply human-made. It reflects the data it is trained on, the assumption embedded within it, and the value of those who deploy it. Okay, in higher educations, these raise serious ethical considerations. AI system may internationally reinforce bias, privilege dominant language and culture, or marginalize local knowledge system. In regions where digital access remains unequal, AI can widen existing gaps between students rather than close them. For example, while elite universities in major Asian cities may have access to advanced AI infrastructure, students in rural or under-resourced institutions may struggle to keep pace. This creates not only a technological divide, but an ethical one. Moreover, when AI tools generate content on behalf of students, we must ask, are we enhance learning or outsourcing thinking itself? Okay. University must therefore move beyond reactive policy and become proactive ethical leaders. This means embedding AI ethics into curriculum across disciplines, equipping educators with critical AI literacy, and designing assessment systems that value reflection, originality, and human judgments. Our responsibility is not to reject AI, but to humanize it. Okay. The other point from me is about human flourishing as the core outcome. Next slide, I think. Next slide. Next slide. Yeah. Okay, we go to fourth point is about human flourishing as a core outcome. At its heart, education is profoundly human endeavor. The ultimate goal of higher education cannot be reduced to employability statistics. Matters, university must also nurture emotional resilience, moral courage, empathy, and a sense of purpose. Globally, we are witness a rising concern around student well-being. Study across Asia and beyond indicate increasing level of anxiety, burnout, and emotional fatigue among university students and ambitious yet internally uncertain and overwhelmed. This is where the concept of human flourishing becomes essential. Human flourishing recognizes students as who've been intellectual, emotional, social, and spiritual. Spirituality here does not refer to any single religion. It refers to the human search for meaning, belonging, and connection to something greater than oneself. When university creates space for reflections, service, mentorship, and value-based learning, education becomes transformative rather than transactional. A university that nurtures the mind but neglects the stories, producing graduates who succeed outwardly yet struggle inwardly. Okay, my last point of view is about a value-driven global and Asia perspective. Next slide. Okay, okay, this slide. So, as university in Asia and the global south gain prominence on the world stage, we are uniquely positioned to contribute a values-driven voice to global higher education discourse. Many of our societies view education as amanah or a trust. Leadership, therefore, is not merely administrative, it is moral stewardship. Academic leaders are not just managers of systems, but guardians of purpose. Countries like Malaysia, Indonesia, and other in the regions are actively positioning themselves as education hubs that investing in AI, digital learning, and internalizations. This ambition must be matched with a commitment to ethics, equity, and human dignity. Our strength lies in our ability to integrate global innovations with local wisdom to embrace technology while remaining anchored in values, culture, and conscience. Next slide. So, final reflections from me to all of students and audience today. The future of higher education will not be decided by algorithm alone. It will be shaped by the choice we make as educators, leaders, and institutions. Artificial intelligence may transform how we teach, assess, and research, but it cannot replace our responsibility to nurture wisdom, integrity, and compassion. So let us reimagine higher education not merely as a system of credential, but as a sacred trust one that prepares not only capable graduate but whole human beings. So we need to understand that technology will continue to evolve, but it's our values that must live. Okay, that's it from me. Thank you to listen for keynote speech from me for this morning.
All right. Thank you so much, Professor Dr. Mutia, for the presentation. That we can take a summary for the presentation that have been presenting by Professor Mutia that reminding higher education in the age of AI emphasize that universities must go beyond employability by protecting human flourishing, ethical responsibility, and student well-being. As AI adoption accelerates faster than ethical readiness, higher education institutions are called to humanize technology led with the values and qualitative world present education grounded in moral, cultural, and spiritual wisdom. All right, ladies and gentlemen, all participants, just now we have heard about all the presentation by Professor Mutia. So for this session, we would like to open a question and answer session. If when the all participant asking about the question about the material, please raise your hand. And also for the participant that joining us from live YouTube, maybe you can write down on the live chat that uh, able in your screen. Right, Miss Professor Mutia, there is a question from the live YouTube. So the question is, what role do students play in shaping the future of higher education in the age of AI? Maybe you could answer the question.
Thank you for the questions. Actually, the role of a student in the AI stage right now, actually students can using AI for their assignments, for the ideas, and get the point of view, but not from AI 100%. The student need precisely and also thinking about what's the ideas that they get from the AI. AI just as a one of guided for the students. There is a one point that student can guide for them after the class or before the class, and to get some ideas to the students before they attend the class and get the ideas from the lecturer, and then they can conclude something. Okay, and also make it analyze and thinking about that, not 100% refer to AI. Okay, thank you.
All right. So the second question is also from the live YouTube Professor Mutia. Uh, are universities ready to face the AI era in an ethical and human-centered way?
Yeah, actually, for the I share with you my slide before that Malaysia and also Indonesia and also some countries in the world, we are this year 2026. Some university starting to have seriously to do a guideline. For example, for the postgraduate level, in Malaysia, I thought in Malaysia, we have a meeting together with all postgraduate deans in Malaysia. We to have a guidelines, a proper guideline, how a student can using AI to help them. We don't we are not saying that students cannot use AI. They can use AI, but with some guidelines. Okay, for example, in the system itself, you know about Turnitin, right? Turnitin, and inside the Turnitin itself, we can detect how many percent that student using AI. Okay, for the previous year, even we can detect how many percent students are using AI, but we are not put the percentage that the percentage number that student what we call that to show the break numbers that students can using AI. But this year we have a meeting uh, to have a stock numbers. Okay, for example, for Turnitin, not more than 20%. Okay, so for AI, we need to have a level, maybe not more than 20, maybe not more than 30. But in uh, Turnitin tools itself, can already checking the AI that students using. So I think not only for postgraduate, also for the undergraduate assignments, and also final project, we can do for that.
All right.
Okay, that's it from me.
Okay, Professor Mutia, maybe the last question is come from my staff, right? Just now, you have telling about us about human flourishing, right? So there is the risk that AI pose to human flourishing, Professor Mutia?
Yeah, because some ideas, uh, that we cannot take from maybe as a student, right? And perception as a student, when you want to discuss with your lecturer, you want to show yourself to the lecturer that you are knowledgeable. There is a Gen Z style. Uh, Everything you want to show that you capable everything, you know everything, and the lecturer knows that is the character of Gen Z. So there is a human flourishing for the students when before you meet your lecturer or before you have a group discussions with your colleague, you have some ideas. Some ideas is mean that only a few seconds you get all the details, the idea from AI, and everything you can do, right? Even for have a do your slide or do anything in your life about your knowledge, about your lifestyle, about your hobbies, and everything. So there is show that how AI can flourish in the human being and also especially to the students. Okay.
All right. All right, Professor Mutia, maybe you can uh, telling us more about University Sultan Zainal Abidin to all the participants. So we need the operator. Maybe you could share the slide, please.
Okay. I already give slide to Prof.
Yeah.
Maybe you can share, right?
Okay.
Okay. Actually, I'm from University Sultan Zainal Abidin and Dean for Postgraduate Studies. Okay. And next slide. Yes. We can show the video about SDG because we are focused on Sustainable Development Goals. So as we know, SDG is under United Nations after COVID. After COVID, so many impacts to our society, our environment. So our government in Malaysia and also globally very serious to run the SDG. And that's why our university make it as a very serious and make this video. Okay, maybe we can see the video. Is it a movie?
Yeah, it seems cannot work, Prof.
Okay, so we move the next slide. Okay, this is our campus of UNISA. We have a three campus actually. Our main campus is the Gombadak campus, is the east coast of Malaysia. Okay, and we have a Besut campus and medical campus. So for Gombadak campus, there is a main campus for us. Besut campus is three faculty is there. And we also have a Ladang Pasir Akar and research center. And also we have a student activities program in Kenyai Lake. Okay, next. So these locations for our campus, we are nearby by beach. Okay, all the campus is near with the beach. Okay, next. So actually, our history, University Sultan Zainal Abidin is established as a college university at first in 1980 and converted to be a university at 2006. Okay, as a University Darul Imam Malaysia, or we call that UDM. And after that, we are rebranding and using University Sultan Zainal Abidin in 2010. And on 2013, we are rebranding again with our new logo was created on 29 November 2013. Until now, we using that logo. So the establishments of UNIZA, we want to organize, promote, and develop higher educations in the field, Islamic studies, science, like health science, medicines, food science, agriculture and biotechnology, information technology, communications, and etc. Okay, next. So our philosophy, the integrations of Islamic and contemporary excellence for the benefit of Ummah. So visions of our university to become a leader for contemporary integrated Islamic university. Our missions to develop holistic citizens through excellent educations and high impact research based on a smart experience leading to a sustainable society. And our motto, knowledge for the benefit of humanity. And core value is a knowledge, faith, practice, and morality. Next slide. Yeah, I would like to introduce my our chancellor, Kebawah Duli Yang Maha Mulia Sultanah Nur Zahirah, Queen of Terengganu, and Pro Chancellor Tan Sri Datuk Dr. Muhammad Yusof bin Haji Muhammad Noor, ones from our industry, and Yang Mulia Tengku Datuk Nuruddin bin Tengku Datuk Seri Shahabuddin are also cousin of our king. Next. These are our board of directors, UNIZA. Next. And our top management, UNIZA, our Vice Chancellor, Professor Datuk Dr. Fazli bin Adam. And then for Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academic and International, Professor Dr. Zuhaira Arif binti Abdul Gadas. For Deputy Vice Chancellor, Research and Innovations, Professor Dr. Syukur bin Abdul Razak, and Deputy Vice Chancellor for Student and Alumni Affairs, Datuk Professor Madya Technologies, Dr. Muhammad Yusuf. Okay, next slide. So, total staff in our university is around 3,148. For university itself, 2009, and for HOZA, 1,139. HOZA is a hospital Sultan Zainal Abidin. It is a teaching hospital. So for university itself, for academic staff, we have around 720. For administration staff, around 1,289. Meanwhile, for our hospital, for clinical staff, 959, and non-clinical staff is 180. Next. Now I would like to share total number of active students in our university. The total number is around 15,902. For undergraduate, 40,183. 10,000 plus for bachelor degree, 3,000 plus for diploma, and 216 foundations. For postgraduate, we have around 1,719 students, 1,599 from local students. Meanwhile, for international students, 960. 958 from PhD, majority for postgraduate students, 761 for master degrees, and 341 postgraduate diploma. So total for our alumni until this year, 45,033. Okay, thank you. Next. For the recognitions, actually our university already got the World University Ranking, Top 1000, World University Ranking, Asia under THE is ranked 501, and THE World University Ranking for the Young is ranked 401. Meanwhile, for QS University Ranking Asia, we are at rank 486, and World University Rankings QS is ranking 1,400. We also achieve for Myra, UI Green Metric, and also Setara. Okay, next. 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 Okay, next. Next. These are all recognitions. Okay. For academic programs, for the foundations, we have 3 programs. For diploma, we have 24. For bachelor degree, we have 42. For master degree, we have 41 and PhD 28. Okay, next. So these are all 13 faculty that we have, led by Faculty of Islamic Contemporary Studies, a second Faculty of Business Management, third Faculty of Law and International Relations. We have a Faculty of Innovative Design and Technology. We have Faculty of Language and Communications, Faculty of Medicine, Faculty of Health Science, Faculty of Bioresources and Food Industry is agriculture, focus to agriculture. 9 is the Faculty of Informatics and Computing. 10, Faculty of Applied Social Science. 11, Faculty of Pharmacy. 12, Faculty of General Studies and Advanced Education. And 13, Faculty of Veterinary Medicine. Okay, next slide. So 3 foundation programs that we have is a foundation in medicine and health science, foundations in social science, and foundations in Ulu Albat science. Meaning of foundation in Ulu Albat science is mean that from Hafiz and Hafizah, okay, who are memorized Qurans, and they finish the Hafiz to become a Hafiz and Hafizah, they can apply to have a foundation in our university. We call that Ulu Albat science. Okay, next slide. Okay, we have a Center of Excellence, East Coast Environmental Research Institute, ISHE. We have a Islamic Research Institute for Islamic Product and Malay Civilizations. We call that INSPIRE. We have a three below is a new Center of Excellence. Artificial Intelligence Research Center for Islam Sustainability, IRIS. And we have a Islamic Social Finance, ISF, UNISA, and also Halal Research Center. Next slide. We have a research cluster, Islamic Civilization and Social Developments. We have a medical and healthcare, agriculture and environments. We have a smart technology and system, and law and business. And under research cluster, we have also a research group under faculty. Each faculty, we have a lot of a research group. Depends on a expertise. Okay, next slide. So for the MOU and MOA agreements, we already have a MOU with 122 for national MOU and 126 for the international, and total up to 148. And for memorandum of agreement, we have a 38 national and 31 international. It's total 69. Okay, next. So we have a lot of collaboration network of MOU or MOA, but conquered by Indonesia actually. We have a lot of Indonesia, MOU, MOE. And the other state is Brunei, Japan, Thailand, Uzbekistan, Bangladesh, Iran, United Kingdom, Turkey, Brazil, Jordan, India, and but it's very dominant with Indonesia. Alhamdulillah for that. So we are already have a good collaboration together. Okay, next slide. Okay, there is a lot of collaboration networks. Okay, next. Okay, these are our hospitals in Sultan Zainal Abidin. We have a tertiary hospital and treatment referral center, disabled friendly and therapeutic garden. We also practice for Sharia compliance and worldships friendly hospital. The state of the art facilities, and we are using smart hospital, IoT, and virtual library facilities. And we are focused to coming to become a medical and health tourism after this. Okay, next. 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 Okay. Next. Next. So we also have a observatory, Balai Cerap, we call it observatory, uh, because we also offer to have a master or PhD student in for astronomy here. We are offer that. Okay, next. Also, we are focus research in terms of manuscript digitizations project, digitalization project. There is a how we want to preserve and conserve the Quran or the old manuscript to become digitalized everything. Okay, next. Okay, there is a facilities in our university. Next. There is our student activities. We have archery, we have a silat, we have yeah, a lot of things, activities in our university. Next. There is a student mobility program with an international student. We have from Turkey, mobility from Turkey, mobility from China, and Indonesia. Almost every year, Indonesia, we accept for the student mobility. And also we send our students to Indonesia, to Turkey, to Oman, to Japan. Okay, next. Okay, thank you. That's it from me. Prof.
All right, thank you so much, Professor Dr. Mutia, for us explaining us about the University Sultan Zainal Abidin in Terengganu, Malaysia. Maybe all the any participant would like asking about the Sultan Zainal Abidin University. Maybe anyone asking?
Yeah, maybe Prof. Mutia could highlight us. Actually, even though that UNISA is far away from Kuala Lumpur, but still have the beneficial. We can call it in Bahasa as a kota santri. So maybe Prof. Mutia could help us to explore how the religious culture and the nightlife over there, and then how Terengganu could help the graduate student to pursue their master or PhD. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Prof. Actually, better I talk in Malay, Prof.
Go ahead, Prof.
Boleh, eh? Walaupun Terengganu, ya, far away from Kuala Lumpur, but kat sini kita tak ada nightlife, more peaceful, tepi pantai, and also we have islands here. So even if let's say you want to further study in Terengganu, yeah, you can have a good environment here. But sometimes pelajar suka yang lebih hektik, lebih modern, especially biasanya student from Middle East. Even student boleh berdaftar di UNIZA but boleh stay in Kuala Lumpur. It's okay. So depend on a student. For the postgraduate students, once you get a visa students, you can stay in your countries or you can stay in Kuala Lumpur or you can stay in Terengganu. It depend on you. But if stay in Terengganu, suasana lebih nyaman gitu. Okay. Negeri kita lebih kepada pelancongan dan taraf hidup atau cost untuk accommodations, food is more cheaper than Kuala Lumpur. And for the flight, for the transportation, only 1 hour from Kuala Lumpur to Terengganu. But if let's say by bus or by driving, it's around 5 hours to 6 hours. Okay, and also for the groupings, registration for the grouping, for example, if let's say 10 students coming together from one university or one group, our university give a 10% discount, okay, from the fees. And meanwhile, if let's say a biggest group, 20 pelajar ke atas, kami akan bagi discount 20%. It's like a scholarship. It's like a scholarship, Prof. 20% kita akan bagi pengecualian daripada yuran. Okay. Okay, Prof.
Thank you. Yeah, go ahead,
Alright.
moderator.
Alright.
Mungkin untuk permulaan, I would like to invite all the students come to have a mobility in UNIZA. Maybe 10 or 20 students.
Okay, Profesor Mutia, saya nak tanya apabila siswa dari luar negara tu apa UNIZA provide dormitory itu tak?
Untuk mobility or apa?
Untuk dia jadi student kat UNIZA.
Ya, kita provide tapi with the some fees.
So,
Ya, but fees untuk dormitories tak tinggi, rendah saja.
okay.
But also you can have a lot of residentials surround the university, more easier.
So what the most popular major in UNIZA, maybe Professor Mutia?
Okay, popular in our university from the Indonesia right now from the last year, starting with medicines, because the medicine is a very cheaper fees compared with other university. And also for the postgraduate, master and PhD, actually we are a most affordable fees in Asia. Most affordable fees. That's why we have a very a lot registration from Indonesia right now for the master and also for the postgraduate. But for the last years, it's focused on medicines. A lot of doctors come to our university, register and become our student. And also for this years, we already have a queue from 4 group from Indonesia. So selain daripada medicines, apa yang popular di universiti adalah Faculty of Islamic, Syariah, Quran, okay. And also we are popular with business. We also have a Islamic center for Islamic finance and also takaful.
All right. Thank you so much, Professor Mutia. So, I think our session is enough for this time. I would like to remind for all participants to confirm your participation in this session by tap a link in our chat in this Zoom. And also, ladies and gentlemen, we know that our event International Seminar on Higher Education is organized by SEAM, LTMI PBHMI, Unamia Piswamena, Iarawa Aupa, Konawe Selatan, and also with the kind support by Bina Nusantara University, Universitas Muhammadiyah Baru, Stebi Al Musa Yogyakarta, Stai Darussalam Kunir, State Sunan Giri Bima, State Al Karyah Mamuju, Stai DDI Maros, Stai DDI Pangkep, EADDI Rapang, IUC SLS, Dewan Pendidikan Kabupaten Maros. So, Professor Mutia, thank you so much for your time, for your presentation, and we get a new knowledge what you have presenting for us. Thank you so much, Professor Mutia. And also,
Thank
ladies and
you.
gentlemen, we have now reached the end of our seminar. It's had been a pleasure for me moderating this session. We hope the insight shared today will be useful for our future. I'm Satya Edin Putra Pratama signing off. Stay safe and great day. Thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam. Thank you, Prof. Thank you, moderator.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Prof.
all of you.
Mutia. Apakah dibenarkan hari Ahad hadapan kita buat satu sesi untuk meneruskan MOU dan MOA kita?
Boleh, boleh.
Boleh, saya tunggu masa yang Prof lapang, so saya boleh jemput sebab kawan-kawan ini ada yang alumni ITB, ada alumni ITS, mereka berhasrat untuk meneruskan, ada yang master dan ada PhD ke Uniza, Prof.
Okay. So untuk hari Ahad depan, bukan esok kan, Prof?
Bukan
Ahad
esok,
depan.
Prof. Ahad depan.
Boleh Prof cadangkan waktu?
Saya ikut sebab kami kalau di Indonesia cuti, Prof, kalau Ahad, tapi di Terengganu
Betul.
hari kerja. So kami ikutlah masa Prof.
Okay, nanti saya buat satu invitations. So our agendas to discuss is about MOU and MOA.
Ya, MOA. Tapi kita boleh mulakan dengan LOI, Prof.
Yes, yes. I will share the LOI and then I will share earlier for you, Prof, for the LOI.
Sure.
And then we will